Hi, good people. Hi, TIs. It's Sherry, and I am here with some free and valuable information today. Some information that will help you to benefit yourselves as well as others. Okay, so my goal on this channel is to help you benefit yourself as well as others by sharing information that I do on research and reviews, like the name of my channel. Okay, so I research things and I review things. And again, that's my goal, is to help you maybe save some time, some money, and fix your problem areas. Okay, so today I will be talking about a product, brand name Toppix. Okay, and it's a hair fiber, basically like fixes patches and bald spots, and it's under $25. So it's affordable and it really does work. So if you don't want to watch any more of this video and you're like, I'm over it, I am going to show you how. I'm going to go actually do a little tutorial, but in case you don't want to watch that, it's under $25. This is what it looks like. Toppix brand. I bought it right at Walgreens. Usually I go to Walmart, but this one I had to find at Walgreens. You can also order it online at Walmart, okay, or wherever, local retailers, and it's under $25, and it really truly works. Okay, that's why I'm here, just to help. Okay, so again, my name is Sherry, and the name of my channel is Sherry's Research and Reviews. I'm looking at my notes, so if you see me looking, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so name of my channel, Sherry's Research and Reviews. And what I do is I review things and I research things. I research different topics like advanced satellite-based technology, psychology, programs, things like that, a little deep. And then I also, though, review regular everyday consumer products, mainly focusing on health and beauty, things like, things for hair, skin, teeth, nails, pet products. Okay, so things to help address your problem areas and to fix them so that you can look and feel your best. All right, because none of us wants to feel unattractive, and none of us wants to be unattractive. I get it. We're all, doing the same thing here. So again, today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you how this product, Toppix brand hair fiber, which is like a powder, okay, helps you to fix patchy, bald spots, thinning edges, which is what I have a problem with, and just all over patchiness. Okay, because again, we like to look our best. All right, I like the movie Patch Adams, but I don't want to be patchy. Okay, so yeah, the issue, as you can see with my hair, I'll try to showcase here. I have an issue with thinning edges. Okay, so, and you can really see it when I pull it up into a ponytail. Now, I've been doing things like taking hair, skin, and nail pills and stuff like that, and that does really help. It does, but it doesn't all the way fix the patchiness and the thinning edges. Okay, and this is due to many reasons. With me, I've worn weaves, wigs, pulled back styles, high and tight, braids and ponytails and this and that. And like I said, the weaves, a lot of times half wigs, so they go in half of your head, and then you have to slick the front down. So my poor edges have been through the mill, okay, and it shows. But I don't want to walk around like that. I don't want to be embarrassed and have, hairstyles that I can't wear because a big patch shows, okay? And it also ages you, because that hair is a sign of beauty, full hair, okay? Thinning and gray hair is usually a sign of age, which is fine. It's wonderful to grow old, etc., etc. We know that. It's wonderful to age mentally. Wonderful. I feel my best in my 40s than I ever felt in my 20s. However, it's the age-old problem of you don't want to look old. Am I right? It's not bad to be old. Love being old. Imagine being 80 or in your 90s and having all that wisdom and years of experience and having lived life. Wonderful. But as far as, looking old, nobody still wants to look old. Okay. So also too, these issues stem from things like a thyroid. I particularly have a thyroid disease, as a lot of us do. There's things in our environment like direct energy weapons. The electromagnetic field of the earth is like souped up right now to levels that they've never been before. And they're in the environment, in our food, in our water, in our homes, in buildings. Internet's all over. We're increasing it, 5G. Just because it's invisible, we tend not to think of it. But those things do affect, your hair and your body. Of course, your body, and we've discussed this, I won't get too much into this, but your brain, your body, and the environment all run off of electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, the body, each part, each organ, has to vibrate at a certain frequency. And that's not hippie talk, that's like real life science. Like literally, it has to vibrate at a certain range, each body part. Okay, so I'm sure with everything in the air, and having our phones to our ear all day, which I do a lot, this is affecting things. It is. Research has proven it. But I digress. So these are the reasons for the issue. Now, how are we going to fix it? Let me show you, okay? With no further ado, let's get into it, all right? Okay, now, be mindful that this is chemicals, okay? This is, excuse me one second, this is my demon light in the bathroom going off, my smart light. I think somebody's hacked into it. It's totally possible. It's capable, okay? Just if people would do that or not, I think they would. Okay, I digress. Come on, demon light. Exercising the demons. Come on, let me do this video. Let's help the people. They're like, no, no helping. Okay, just kidding. Forget them. All right, let's focus on us, right? You and I together fixing this patchy problem, right? Okay, so you're working with chemicals, so just be mindful. I mean, there's little chemicals in the powder. So be mindful of your skin and your eyes, okay? Also, too, when you're doing it in the bathroom or wherever you do it, I line the counter. Here, I'll show you. I line the sink with paper towels to because it is a loose powder, okay? For those of us who wear makeup, you know, it's the loose powder, okay? Even for those of you who don't, you can imagine it's loose powder. So line your sink, okay? Now also too, I get out a extra washcloth and I wet it, so in case I get some, you know, on my hairline a little bit further than I wanted to or anywhere else, I can just wipe it off. It works better when it's wet. All right, so here we go. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Okay, again, it's Toppik's brand. Now, I bought this is a medium brown. Okay, I didn't want to go too dark where it looks like shoe polish because I do have dye in my hair. And even my natural hair is not super dark. But anyways, yeah, they come in all different colors. Blonde, dark blonde, black, think like a reddish. So if whatever, it's out there for you, okay? So here's what the bottle looks like. Again, it's under $25. I shake it up a little bit. Be careful that the cap is on because you don't want loose powder flying all in your eyes, okay? Or in your mouth or on your skin. Shake it, give it a little shake, okay? Again, shake it like a salt shaker, right? Kind of looks like a salt shaker too. Shake it like a salt shaker. Yep, okay. So now, excuse me a moment while I get the cap off because one hand's holding my phone and the other one is holding this product. Not the best setup, but you guys get it. All right, so here's what it looks like. All right, Toppik's brand. Now look at the top. If you guys can see it, it's got like little holes in it, like a salt shaker, but smaller, okay? So now, ideally, what you can do, and I'll show you at the top of my hair, okay? Actually, you know what? We're just gonna do one side. I'll do the side that's thinner, which is my left, okay? So I'm gonna put this side, excuse me. I like to keep my, my clips on the, excuse me if you can see this, on the shower curtain, okay? That's just a little trick for me when I'm doing my hair, okay? So let's just put this side up and out of the way for a moment, okay? I should have really did this before I started the video, but you know, like I said, we're working with a limited thing here. I'm gonna put you down for a second. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Hold on. This is real life. This is when you don't really know how to edit yet. I don't know how to edit, and I don't have my internet set up, so I'm relying on my phone. All right, but you got it. So we're going to focus on this side, okay? Now, say if I wanted to address a patchy spot, okay, boom, right there. Now, if I have my hair pulled up into a ponytail, which is what I'm going to do today, that patchy spot would show through a little bit. So you take your little Toppik's thing, like I said, and it has a brush, you know, this little salt shaker type of thing, and you can place it on your scalp, okay? Don't be heavy-handed because it does, you know, it's going to come out. Just watch how you do it, okay, and watch your eyes, okay, and you just kind of pat it. Go easy. Okay, did you guys see that? Yeah, bam, now you don't see much scalp anymore, right? Okay, and then you take your other tool, which is a brush. Again, I've seen on some online things where people were using toothbrushes and stuff, and that helps. I'll do that when I get to the edges. Well, I don't have a toothbrush, but I'll show you what I use. But yeah, so then you just kind of rub it in a little bit. Yep. There you go. And that fixes that, see? Much fuller. And just be careful. I really don't prefer using it this way because I feel it's real loose, but here, we'll do it again. See? You don't see it coming out, but you seen the ball part just disappear, right? Presto changeo. Bam. Okay. So, and then kind of rub it in, right? Because it is a powder. Okay, there you go. That's how that would work. Also, there's men who use this product, of course, so you can get it all wherever you need it. And I think that's what this is really best for, is when you're getting in the back of your head, when you're not so worried about precision. But my problem area is, you know, on the sides here. Here, let's see if we can do another, show you another little patchy area. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, see that? All patch. We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna show you the other part, okay, how I do it for edges. Okay, so what I do is I take this little jar and I empty it onto a piece of paper towel. Okay, just a regular piece of paper towel, like so, and I dump it out a little bit. I give it like 3 shakes, 3 or 4, you know, so you kind of got a palette to work from. Okay, set it down. Now, we're gonna work on these edges. See how thin that is? Ages you. Not good, especially when you got your hair in a ponytail, because that's all in the front. All right, so I dumped a little powder out on a paper towel, and then I bought a separate brush. Okay, I bought this at Walmart. Okay, under $10, and there's all different kinds, but I like this one because it can kind of blend good, you know, and place a big amount of it. I didn't want a little one. I wanted one that was big enough to really get in there and soft. Okay, under $10. So take this, and being very careful not to get in my eyes. Okay, guys see it? Demon lights going. These people are some haters, I tell you. Whoever got my light thing, whoever has my outlet hack is total like jealous. I know when I do these videos, they're like, ah! They're probably like dying inside. You know, every day I die a little. Not me. I'm fine. I'm doing fine. But yeah, I have an issue going on with some stalking and whatnot. All right, but you guys see that, huh? You can blend with your fingers. Just be careful. You see how that filled that area? Okay. Less skin, more hair. Well, more hair fiber powder, which, right, gives the illusion of hair. That's what you want. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Little 3 shakes. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do like 5, 6, 7 shakes. Whatever. Get an amount on there so you can use it as a palette. This is what it looks like. Okay. Again, that's the medium brown. Okay, I'm going to mix it in my brush a little bit. I'm going to look in the mirror as I do this. Okay, and you guys will see this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you. And then, you know, don't be afraid. Like I said, don't start out heavy-handed, but you can add more as you go. You know, you can feel it out. And because this is brown, you go a little heavier. You know what I mean? I have to. Okay, now a good thing, one thing to mention about this is it does not feel cakey at all. You would think, right? But it's not. It's real light, and doesn't feel heavy or chemically at all. But be careful. Nonetheless, we're dealing with chemicals. Okay, so you guys see that? Now I can also take my brush here, okay, and just kind of work it in there a little bit. All right, you see up there? See that? I'll just do it like that for right now. Okay. Massage it in a little bit. All right, we're almost done, guys. But you see, I want you to get a full effect of it. Okay, you got that? It was patchy before. Bam, presto, changeo. Now right there, still it's a little patchy, right? A little sparse. It's because my edges are gone. So I'm going to shake yet a little more. Now this bottle again was under $25, like $23.99. So I imagine you probably only have to buy it once every 3-4 months, maybe twice a year. So, and it's worth it, especially if you're like me and you wear your hair up a lot. So again, it's just taking the brush, placing the product. Get in there, you know. Get in those little follicles. You know, fill that spot in. Be careful, I'm getting a little bit of it on my face. And I'll wipe that off. But there. Fixo. Right? Again, so what I'll do is I'm going to wipe it off a little bit with my trusty washcloth here. I tend to use a darker washcloth too. I have white washcloths and colored ones. Obviously, if I'm removing something that's dark, I'm going to kind of use a colored one. See? Comes off a little bit. That's all. See? Bam, hairline filled in. You see that? Much, much better than it was. Okay? So, let's do it. Let's show you guys. Okay. And I've seen this product before. Actually, like I said, they use different brushes. You can use a toothbrush, which I'm going to invest in. Also, there's a little toolkit that comes with this package, or with this. You have to buy it separate. It's like $20. Or there's one where you can buy it together, which is probably a little more than the 23 then. I don't know. Not too much, though. It's worth it, though, because what happens is you can use the same bottle, okay, and you can attach like a little nozzle, little spray nozzle, a little pump, more like a pump, and you can pump it onto your to your edges, you know, because that's what I'm using this for, mainly is my edges. But I also got some sparsity all over. But do you see the difference here? So look at this right side, okay, thinning, edges, bam, where'd they go? They're there, but they're sparse. Now look at this side, okay, boom, edges. Not really, it's the powder, but you see the difference? You see? See all that scalp right there? Now look at this side. Not as bad. There you go. It's not perfect, but it's better. A lot better. It works for under $25. Okay, so I think it's a good idea. Now be careful. I'm just gonna look at my notes here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like in a ponytail too. I've heard too, just so you know, there's a cheaper way to go about it. Did I mention that? You can also buy eyeshadow and like pulverize it, chop it up, and then use the brush. And same idea, you know, like a dark shadow or whatever, or, you know, if you're blonde. But I looked for the eyeshadow and I found some, but the squares are so little, I felt like it wasn't worth it. And eyeshadows can be like $10, $15. So I'm like, rather than pay that, I'm just going to get the real deal and see if it works. And then maybe later I'll try the eyeshadow. But this works. I'm really happy with this product. Okay. Also, too, I want to mention, be careful with it because it's chemicals. It's kind of sweat proof, and I know this because I went out on a hot summer day for like a 2-mile walk, and it stayed on. It pretty much stayed put. A little bit of it came off, a little bit of it sweated. I could feel it in my eyes a little bit, so be careful. You know, maybe take a extra, you know, be careful in really hot weather. But it was okay. It wasn't anything like that, you know, was out of the ordinary that I couldn't stand. You know, rather walk around patchy. And I was really sweating that day. I was, like I said, it was a 2-mile walk and it was like 90 degrees. So I was, you know, it's not always, the weather's not always that extreme. But be aware. Also, too, if it's waterproof or not, no, you can't take a shower with it and it's still there. Obviously, it's a powder. But that same day that I was walking 2 miles, on the way back, I got caught in a rainstorm, a thunderstorm. So, I mean, it was lightning. It was coming down like cats and dogs. My whole shoes and everything was wet when I got home. I had to change. But that stuff kind of stayed put. A little bit of it dripped. Just a little bit, though. You would wonder, you know, like if this stuff dripped out, would your whole face be like black from it dripping down? But it wasn't. You know, and I had put a decent amount in. So, just a FYI, it's not totally waterproof, but pretty good. So if you're wearing this and on a date, you know, and it starts to rain and you're like, oh, let's be romantic and walk in the rain. You probably want to go ahead and get some cover. You know what I mean? Unless it's your husband and he knows that you have this and then he's okay with it because he loves you for you. But otherwise, yeah, it's not totally waterproof, obviously, but pretty good. All right, so my suggestions too, watch some other YouTube videos on this. So more people, you'll get more ideas, tips. I wouldn't have known about the toothbrush and the little powder puff and all that. And it's just, you get more examples of people, probably better examples, because there's people that like do their whole heads. You know, there's people that have like alopecia and are using this and it looks wonderful. There's some really cool videos too, like when men are using it. Oh my goodness, men can use it like for their whole head. They made this bald guy look like he looks so much better, you know, because he wanted to. My opinion doesn't matter, but he wanted to look better and he did. Also, what else? Oh, they do beards and stuff and linings for men. I mean, it looked fantastic. I was so happy for them. The one guy was almost crying, you know. He's like, I feel so much better. I feel younger. And the crowd was clapping. You know, it was one of those. And it wasn't an infomercial where they're like lying. I mean, it was an infomercial, but they were telling the truth. This stuff works. You guys just seen it. No joke, you know. We all want to look our best, okay? Nobody wants to be unattractive, right? And nobody wants to look aged. You don't mind being aged, but you don't want to necessarily look aged, right? Right. Okay, so keep in mind too, I am not a doctor or a professional. This is just me and my personal opinions on the issue, okay? Just so you know that. I'm looking at my notes. That's why my eyes are kind of, I have my notes on the mirror. So, get to the point, you know, da 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 da. Yes, but just keep in mind this, I'm not a professional, okay? But I have used it, so I'm coming at it from that angle. All right, watch other videos. Even celebrities use things like these. Celebrities get a lot of stuff done, you know, because their beauty, their jobs depend on their outer beauty, you know, and their talent, but a lot of it's outer beauty. So, I mean, you know, don't feel embarrassed. For a while, I felt embarrassed to buy this. I'm like, oh, you know, it's balding stuff, and I shouldn't have to buy balding stuff. I'm a woman, and, you know, but who cares? It is what it is. You'll feel better and you'll look better when you use it. So, you know, and it's affordable. You know, a lot of us, we can't afford plastic surgery, you know, the nose job, the nip and tuck, the little lip plumpers and all that. You know, that's expensive. For the average Joe, we don't necessarily have that. We're living, you know, check to check here, trying to make it work. So, you know, so try to get the affordable fixes. And this is, because again, it's under $25. All right, and it's great. It fixes those patches. It gives you immediate results. Okay, that's the side I did not do. All right, this is the side I did do. Oh, I can add a little more. Obviously, I have to go through it a little more, but I'm wearing a ponytail today, so I just got the edges. Okay, so my final conclusion, I'm definitely going to keep using this product. I'm probably going to buy some, I actually have a powder puff brush in there, a compact that I've never used, so I'm going to dabble with that, see how that works. I'm going to buy a toothbrush specifically for this edges work, and I'm going to keep using it, okay? And I'm going to feel good about it, because at some point, and for all you single men and women, you know, it's a jungle out there. We want to look and feel our best so that we can get the best person matched for us, okay? And, you know, unfortunately, physical beauty is something that we take into account. So use this product. It really, my suggestion, I'm so happy with it. It's so worth it. Okay, so I'll be using it, all right? All right, so you guys want to see me do this ponytail? I wish I could show you, but hang on a second. Because remember, one hand is holding my phone. Hold on, then we'll be all done, I promise. Hold on, I'm going to show you what a ponytail looks like. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So you see I've got my hair in a ponytail. Let me show you. See how the edges are? You see how this one looks much better? Take a look. Bam. Okay, rotate it, rotate it. You see this side? Patchy? Let me show you again last time, then we'll go. Bam, bam. Give it some salt, you know, do this like a salt shaker, right? Shake it on out, Toppik's brand. Okay, got my trusty brush for under $10. I'm dabbing it. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Watch it. See, you had to stay to the end of the video to get all this. Look at that. Huh? Okay. Doesn't totally fix it because, you know, you can't magically put hair back where there's not. You know, can't make thick what is thin unless it's, you know, with pills and whatnot or surgery. But look at that. Okay, see that side and see this side? See, I just filled that. Bam, let's do this. It's addicting. It's like a eraser, you know, like that paint feature, that paint book feature on Microsoft, you know, to start painting it all. You gotta love these products, man. I love this. I love it. See, now I can wear my ponytail in more peace without feeling so patchy, you know? My thinning isn't so obvious, right? That's it. That was it. That was it. Ta-da. Okay, under $25. Check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep doing your research and remember that the true God loves us. All right? Thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye.